Hey, David Marquet here with your Feedback Friday Nudge. You got a question from George, who's a supervisor in an oil and gas company, saying, hey, how do we start our transformation program building leaders at every level? And I have a sense I want to start with language. Yes, George, that's right. We act our way to new thinking, not think our way to new action. So what I recommended for George was what we call the WWISLI activity, which stands for what would it sound like if? WWISLI, what would it sound like if? So 3 parts. Number 1, brainstorming session. We would like a culture that is more blank, and people fill in the blanks, collaborative, inviting a feedback, listening to dissenting opinions, whatever it happens to be. They generally tend to be general responses. Then part 2, now this is the key. Imagine you're writing a script for a TV show where you want to depict that culture. The characters, through their words, need to depict that kind of a culture. What words would you put in their mouths? So now we're writing specific phrases and specific words and specific sentences that the characters are using. Then part 3, you got to narrow it down, pick 1 or 2 maybe, and then invite people to make a commitment to practice those words. So step 1, we would like a culture that is more blank, general concept. Step 2, what would it sound like if, the specific words. Step 3, an invitation to commit to practicing those words. And you might need reminders of, hey, here are the words that we're saying. Initially, you're going to need to cross-check each other. But by practicing those words, you will then grow and will feel like you have the culture that we described in step 1. But it's the practicing of the words that results in the brain changing so that that culture then develops. I'm David Marquet. Good luck with your culture change.